From beautiful faces to beautiful desserts. So, we're about to wrap up our berry-full,
Very
beautiful.
nice brulee. I almost forgot what it's
Very full,
called.
Very nice, very beautiful. Okay.
Okay, so in part one, we cooked down our berries and we infused some cream with some vanilla.
Okay.
So I've got those two over here. I've just got my eggs and my sugar beaten up. It's nice and frothy.
Nice.
It is. So what I'm going to do now is slowly pour that cream and vanilla mixture into our eggs and sugar. So super easy, one-man job because I've got the tomato
So
too.
much of decadence. Hey?
So it's the cream and the vanilla have cooled down slightly, so I'm not going to scramble the eggs as I'm pouring this in,
Okay.
which is very important. You want to do it slowly. Like normally the method is called tempering. When you add a little bit of your hot liquid to the egg mixture, brings up the temperature of your eggs, so when you don't shock it and scramble it immediately. Let's just mix that nicely. Woo, and get it everywhere. You must.
Yeah, you must get it everywhere.
And you must wear black, so it shows everywhere.
You must wear an apron, a black apron.
All right, so what happens now is we're going to cook this again.
Okay.
So this goes back to our pot.
Oh, we cook it again.
Yeah, but kind of think of it like a custard. So we need to cook the custard part again. So it goes back into our pot.
Why? Because we need it to thicken a bit.
Right, so we want to cook the eggs a little more. So that goes back into our pot. And the kind of what's going to happen is, as you cook it, you're looking for a texture that's going to coat the back of your spoon. So I'm just going to put this on quickly, real quick.
So we cook it on quite a low heat, otherwise it's
going to scramble.
A quiche, right?
That's right,
Like that.
yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna, well, I'm imagining
Sweet
that scrambling
quiche.
this won't be too bad. It'll probably be delicious, but it's not what we're looking for today. So what's going to happen is you're going to cook it enough. So as you run, you're going to get the back of your spoon, run your finger through the back of your spoon, and if it holds, you know that you're good to go. So you can go to the next step. And that tastes so good. So, next step.
So many clever tricks up your sleeve.
Next step is we're going to cook this Bain Marie style. Which is we've got a big dish, we fill it up with some water.
Okay.
We're going to put our bowl that we're going to cook the brulee in this water. And we're going to take our berries and just
clean that out.
take that off the heat. So first things first, in go our beautiful berries. We'll try and do this.
Alright.
I'm a lefty, so I'm working
You're a
backwards
lefty.
right now. In go our beautiful berries that we cooked down.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Here we go.
I just remembered that, I don't know why.
And that's how you tighten and loosen a screw.
No,
Actually, yeah,
right?
well done.
Yeah.
So that goes in, and then we're going to pour this beautiful brulee mixture, the
Okay.
creme part, over the berries. And if it mixes, it's perfectly fine. It's just going to add more flavor to it. But what you're going to try and do, get it like layers. But like, it's not happening today.
You want to try not make holes in the berries with the pouring, right?
But to be honest, if it does happen, it's just going to make it so much more delicious.
Really?
That actually looks pretty beautiful. Some beautiful berry marbling effects
very
there.
artistic.
And there we go. So this guy goes to an oven and it
Okay.
cooks on a very low temperature for about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'd say low temperature, I'm talking about between 140 to 150 degrees.
Okay.
So the reason for the water is the water again doesn't shock the eggs in the dish, slowly rises and gently cooks the dish.
Okay.
So you'll know it's done when it's got a bit of a sexy quiver in the center when you shake it.
A sexy quiver?
A sexy quiver. And then you take it out.
Okay.
I think it's a term, a sexy quiver.
I like that, I like that. Does
then
this
you pop-
one have a sexy quiver?
Yeah, no,
Shake it
because
a
what
bit?
happens is now it goes to the fridge. And then you can set it overnight or set it for some time, and then it sets perfectly beautifully. So a normal creme brulee, what we do is we scatter some sugar over, we get our blowtorch, talking tech.
Is something still cooking, burning over there? Thanks, Clem.
It's done. It's done. And we take our blowtorch and we normally just brulee the top.
Right.
But not everybody at home has this, okay? And I'm not going to get creative and say, you know what, go start a fire. You bring that piece of wood into the kitchen and you just brulee. No, we're not about that, okay? We're going to start fire. Don't start fires in your house. So what I've done is I've taken some sugar and I've cooked it down slowly on the stove. And that way we've got our burnt or our malted sugar already. And all we're going to do is we're going to drizzle it. And we don't have to coat every single part of the brulee. We're just going to give some of it a little bit of an effect.
Oh, wow.
So you can kind of choose if you want.
So that's just caramelized sugar and butter?
All it is-
A bit of sugar and butter?
Yeah, no, just sugar. All it is
sugar.
just sugar. Sugar goes into a dry, clean pan, and you slowly start cooking it down on a very low heat. Don't stir it, else it's going to caramelize it. It's going to crystallize, and it's going to kind of clump around your spoon. Let it do its own thing very slowly. eventually it melts down and starts changing color and brings out the caramelized nutty flavor in the sugar. All you have to do is drizzle that over, and that's going to sit really hard. You know the signature move of a creme brulee? Yeah, you have to crack through it. That's going to set and become beautifully hard and crisp, and you'll get that beautiful little crack, and then you'll got your creme brulee. So don't worry about the blowtorch or under the grill. Okay. Do this. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that is a lot easier. Thank you so much,
It's a pleasure.
Clem. Now, the keyword for this recipe is berry. SMS the keyword to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs apply. And if you missed any of this, here's a quick recap for you.